So we had a customer service event here in Nairobi with many clients from the banking sector, insurance sector and public services. And it was a very interactive exchange regarding best practices in customer service, mobile applications, the use of artificial intelligence. Everybody's talking about ChatGPT, so we discussed how to best onboard and make use of those technologies in order to better serve customers in a faster way, in a more reliable way, in a less costly way, and generally to improve customer service in East Africa. And lastly, we also talked about cloud technologies and how cloud will enable companies to onboard newer technologies such as artificial intelligence and different communication channels more easily. Same goes for business intelligence, staff planning, so anything that relates to customer service.
Yeah. So we can also say I often describe ourselves as the plumbers, right? So we provide you the pipes that will allow you to build those kind of services. So, and this is exactly a requirement that we had in the banking sector, because every bank has a little bit different requirements. Sometimes you want to have it automatically, sometimes it has to be approved by the agent, it's very often combined by some engine detecting something and then creating it or suggesting an action. And an action can be to involve an additional party into the conversation. Or you might have something like Perspective API from Google, which is very able to detect insults or racist comments or sexist comments. So we can say, okay, if this engine detects these kind of abusive contents, I want to involve a supervisor or the police, or whatever, right? We have suicide hotlines, for example, that we support, where people are in danger or where there's talk of fire. So if you have these kind of conversations, we detect these events, and then we alert the right, our customers then alert the right, or involve the right persons for that particular conversation. So the next thing is for if you don't have a mobile application, I'm thinking here primarily for entities that don't have a regular interaction with customers, like on a daily basis, like typically would be the case for a bank or so on. So I might do you injustice, but I'm just thinking here about insurance or carrier, housing finance, where you might not have a mobile app, but you might want to offer your customers access from the website.
I found it very informative. When you listen to it, there's a lot. It's like a supermarket where we have various packages, and from a Node Mutual perspective, I saw it as an opportunity where I can actually go and pick out on a few that we can actually start on immediately. Actually, I was talking to one of my colleagues, and he was saying we'd probably need to invite you, where we can now unpack it and see what we can actually take now to help us in improve our customer experience and also help us in terms of accessibility. Expertflow is very good. I would give an example. Before we interacted with Expertflow, we had a challenge with reporting. And when Dimension Data introduced Expertflow to us, they actually helped us in customizing of reports. Right now we have one of the best reporting features in the contact center industry in the country. We have the wallboard, we have the EFBI, and all manner of reports can give you to the granular level where you're actually able to tell how you're actually performing, your satisfaction, and so on and so forth. Quite nice.
The cookie started the phone call. And if later on during the phone call, the agent asks, who are you, what is your name? I say, Basit. Then the agent said, okay, Basit, last name, Abdul, email address, abdulbasit@expertflow.com. Now, this becomes a fully identified customer. You know this is Abdul Basit, and you will now attach the conversation that happened until now with Basit, Abdul Basit.
Today's session with Expertflow was very important to us because we want to see how we can be able to enhance our contact center channels using new technology that both our customers and ourselves want to advance to. Expertflow has been a good collaborative partner. They do help us with new ideas on what is happening in the contact center world, and we do partner with them to enhance the offerings that we do give our customers in terms of communication channels.